Hello everyone! I'm Red, and this is a Gamejolt First Look. Today we look at a wonderful little game called SlapMy. I don't think I have to imply what the last word of that sentence is, do I? Just take in the luscious cheeks on the fucking main menu here. Alright, good. It's a highbrow game today. Alright, let's dive in. This is by Dmitry Bushev. I butchered your name, sorry man. Made on Game Maker Studio. This is a very early alpha, like very early, but he said to take a look on the actual game, so what the hell, right? Okay. Alright, we're playing a GIMP. Press up to jump. Okay. Nice and responsive, I have to say. Press W to smack. Smack them asses, man. Ah, yeah. Whole lot of ass. Just copious amounts of ass. Like, holy shit, this is a lot of ass. It's like something out of a South Park episode, honestly. Or the day my butt went berserk. And we don't speak of that, alright? We just don't speak of that. The music is surprisingly hardcore, I have to say. I should really stop eating shit. Or ass, as it so happens, I suppose. The game's nice and responsive. The controls work well. I mean, I kind of wish you had the ability to use your A and D keys to move back and forth, but I understand why you can't. Why'd I eat shit? Why'd I feel the urge to do that? Let's see. You can double jump as seen here. And the whole game is charming, honestly, just because of how ridiculous it is. I'm walking around smacking asses with a whip. Back off, asses. Oh, well, that ass is gone. And I keep eating shit. Plus side, you only go back to the stage you're currently on when you eat shit and die. Which apparently I'm doing a lot of, because apparently I'm really bad at platformers, guys. Just Okay, the range on the whip is a little well, it's consistent, it's just visually inconsistent. It hits a little bit further than the whip itself actually looks. And that just takes a bit of getting used to. The enemies also hit a bit further than they visually look, as you can see. I keep getting hit when I'm not actually on the enemies quite yet. On the plus side, your whip multi-hits, so you don't have to worry about getting swarmed. And like I said, this game flows beautifully, which is not something I expected to be saying about a game about whipping asses today. Or ever, for that matter. Oh, flying asses. You know, when I got out of bed this morning, this is not what I expected to be doing. I mean, to be fair, when I got out of bed this morning, I didn't expect much of anything. Because, seriously, I have the fucking day off. I figured I'd, just have a nice relaxing day, you know, record a bit, see what's new on Gamejolt. And it seems like most of the people on Gamejolt had roughly the same idea. Because, man, the new submissions queue, aside from this, is pretty dead right now. Which is, not the worst. Just, I like having selection is all. But this game is definitely worth downloading. And seriously, it's an early alpha, guys. Chill. And for an early alpha, I have to say, This runs better. This runs, looks, and plays better than a lot of actually released games. League, anyone? Yes, I am gonna rail on League as much as I can. As much as I enjoy League, it pisses me the hell off. Okay, so that's a gassy ass. Ew. No, back off, gassy ass. I guess I'll just eat a whole bunch of shit. Okay. The roof wandering ass. You know, I kind of wish you could whip vertically, but I understand why you can't. Balance reasons more than anything. And then I eat shit because I'm bad at this. Okay, I'm just gonna run past these guys this time. Slap that tails. Okay, the window of mercy and vulnerability is pretty short. Not that that's necessarily an issue, just something to make note of. And again, the range on the enemies is way too long. Like, the actual gameplay I have no real legitimate concerns about. It handles as you'd expect, and it's a charming, fun game. It's just, the enemies' hit range is far larger than the enemies themselves. And as always, I'll put an actual written critique in my comments on Gamejolt, just so that if you can't quite understand what I'm saying because I slur my words constantly, then you'll still be able to use my feedback. Still, I have to say, man, this is pretty long considering the fact that, in your words, it's a playable alpha. Damn it. Still, what happened here, man? Like, the ass apocalypse has arrived. See, this is what I'm talking about. The actual attack range is massive on them. I think it's because of the sheer size of the player character. In fact, that is probably the case. And you know, for being walking asses, they sure are fast. Actually, no, they're not. I'm just whining. Whining like a little baby. But yeah, my core and only real gripe, honestly, about your game, man, is just the range on the hits being way longer than the actual visual model. Also, the fact that if you get hits, the enemies will usually hit you immediately again, and considering you only have 3 hearts, that's a kind of an issue. Okay, so can I whip it from here? No, that would be ridiculous. But see what I mean? Before I even finish flashing, I immediately get hit again and die. Also, what's the intended role for the collectible asses? Because this they're just sort of something I'm collecting because they're there, not because I actually know what they. I guess I'll suicide because I took a hit early. Either way, this is a piece of art. just magnificence. And like I said, the berserking on them is kind of insane. Not every enemy has to berserk. I mean, to be fair, I'm a terrible player, but still. One more try. Really? He was dead. And then there's those fart guys who I don't really see a feasible way to actually hit without taking a hit. Partially because of the very, very large hitbox on the player character. Well, anyways, I think I've covered all I wanted to cover on this one. Dimitri, man, this is pretty good so far. As you heard, I have my gripes, and, you know, all that's fixable. All of that. Well, except for my lack of skill, but that's unimportant. Well, it is important, but you know what I mean. So, keep at it, man. I do want to see when this game actually comes out, because this is a ton of potential and is shaping up to be a really charming and fun game. So, and as for the rest of you guys, I'll catch you guys tomorrow. And, who knows, maybe I'll play a game that isn't from Gamejolt. Possibly, maybe, probably not. Either way, later guys!